Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the Big Book. So today I'm going to be talking about having a hobby on the internet. Is it even possible? I was reading an article earlier today, or like a week ago or so, and it was called it was like 2018 is the year of the hobby. Like 2015 was the year of the side hustle, but like 2018 is the year of the hobby. Let's just chill, let's just do some stuff, and let's just have a hobby. And the question that I'm asking is like, can we even have a hobby on the internet anymore? Because it's just getting harder and harder and harder to do so. Today, or yesterday, or sometime recently, YouTube announced that they're gonna be changing their monetization rules, and that's cool. Like, I didn't make any money from like monetization, but like, it's like this logarithm that you are playing against all the time, and so the more views that you get in the, and if it's monetized, it's going to get promoted more because the advertisers make money, and that's how YouTube makes money. And of course that makes sense, but where does that leave the small guy? Like, what about booktube? So the new rules are like, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and I do not have that. I don't know, like maybe some channels do, but I'd say like for the most part, like booktube is like a very small videos. We don't make really big videos. We just do really little ones, and it's like how much of that is just gonna be lost. And I feel like I really like booktube because it gives me an opportunity to talk with people and kind of have like a discourse and discussion with people that you really don't get to have with a lot of people outside of like an academic environment. Like, I don't have a ton of friends that I can like talk about different books with. Like, I do have some, and I really value that, but it really opens your eyes to like such a bigger world. And I really like discovering smaller channels too, because there's just, the stakes aren't as high, you know what I mean? So like a smaller channel is gonna say whatever the fuck they want because they're a smaller channel. Like, it doesn't matter, they're not like partners with YouTube or whatever. And I just really wonder what, okay, like the future of it's gonna be. So yeah, they took away monetization, and also they're like not gonna be promoting like smaller channels anymore. But what does that mean to, like, what else? Like, where are the next, what's gonna happen next, essentially? Like, I read something, I mean, I don't know how true it is, but just like, you know, like, oh, if you're not a YouTube partner, you can't make thumbnails anymore. And it's just like, what? And you can't have like end card notes and just like things that make it like, or like links, external links or whatever, just things that make it a lot easier. Because just to start a booktube channel or just to start a YouTube channel in general, it's really not a simple learning curve. There's a lot of promotion and a lot of time and a lot of work you have to do with it. And so even that alone, without any of this like monetization bullshit, it's just like, is this a hobby though? Because I hear a lot of people on booktube talk about like how they feel like this, you know, like it's not fun anymore and it feels like a job. And it's just like, it shouldn't have to be, you know? But this is our world. Like, we're living, like, you know, YouTube is owned by Google, and we live in like a world full of a bunch of tech giants who their bottom dollar is, yes, is innovation, but is who's gonna make me the most money and how can I get the most money. And we're like in the wild, wild west of the internet. Like, we don't know a lot of what's happening right now, especially with YouTube. Like, they, you know, we've seen that like a lot of their creators do a lot of like fucked up stuff, Logan Paul, and like really haven't gotten like reprimanded or like banned or any of like the features taken away, because like those are like the golden kids, you know? They're like these like really like messed up golden children who are just like running amok, making the platform a bunch of money. And you know, you can give them like a slap on the wrist, but at the end of the day, that's your like, that's how you're making a lot of your money, not like these small book channels that are like, oh yes, did you read the last Jonathan Franzen? Like, nobody, you know, like we have like a much smaller community for that. And I think that booktube will be okay during this time. Like, I know a lot of people have like good friends on booktube, and they are really able to like click, and we have a lot of tags that we can look up, like the booktube newbie tag and stuff like that, where people can really like introduce themselves and get integrated in the community, and people are super supportive of that. But it's like, how many people are gonna want to start? You know what I mean? If like they can't make thumbnails, you know, and it's just kind of gross, and it's just kind of like showing like the real colors of YouTube, and I just feel really weird about it. I knew it was gonna like happen sooner or later, and I think that it's gonna continue like going on that path where they just like don't care about people who don't have like a certain amount of subscribers or something like that. And it's like, man, the barriers to enter on YouTube are already so high. Like, almost every booktuber you know already has like an Instagram account and like a Twitter that like does book related stuff or talks about it. So it's not even just like solely a one platform kind of thing. Like and Goodreads, yeah, obviously Goodreads, you know, we're engaging on multiple platforms, and we're just doing it for the love of it, essentially. And just, I feel like it's like a kick in the face to a lot of the creators, and a lot of like the time that we put in, and just, you know, to maybe not even have like the same features that other people who are able to like make more money. It's just kind of like, I've talked about this before, how like booktube is kind of like, you know, there is like a class system to it, and I feel like the class system is really going to be apparent now, even more so, because we're not even going to have like the same kind of like uses on the platform as we used to. And yeah, I don't know, I'm like definitely not gonna like try to get monetized or anything, because it just seems so like, why would I care enough to do it? But I also at like the same time, I do not want to like lose a lot of my subscribers. And I mean, my channel doesn't really like grow that much, but there was like a point in time where I was like trying to like have my channel grow, and now I'm just kind of like, oh, whatever. Like, I just really appreciate who I have in my community and like the quality of people that I have. So I'm like really happy like where I am, and I'm just super grateful that I can at least be at this point in YouTube and have this happen. But just for people who are like just starting out, like, oh, that just sucks so much. And I feel like a lot of my traffic and a lot of people that I've like met is because of just, you know, you like click on the sidebar of like recommended videos and things like this, and that's gonna go away. So I think it's just gonna be, as a viewer, we're gonna have to be a lot more conscious in how we watch our content, and like continue to do like booktube shout outs. I know that there is a hashtag going around, I think it's like Small Booktuber Sunday, where you're just doing shout outs for small booktubers, and I think that's great. And I know on Twitter right now there's like a lot of threads with like recommendations, and it's just gonna be more of that. I know a few months ago there was a lot of like shout out trains and stuff like that happening, and a lot of like shout out videos, and I haven't really seen them as much. But now I feel like we definitely have more of a catalyst to bring back those shout outs, because the algorithm is just not gonna do us any favors, and it's just gonna show us the same people over and over again. And I noticed that like even just watching videos, like they are just showing me videos over and over again that probably do qualify for the monetization criteria already, because it's really hard for me to believe that like these things are going to be enacted, and like, you know what I mean, they've been like, they know the ad people are like pumping out the people that are working for them, and or YouTube is, I don't know, it's all this, it's all so confusing. But I just want to like offer some encouragement, you know, and just that if you are going to like start a channel, or you are a small channel, like we love you, we're not going anywhere. Like booktube is really strong, and booktube is really powerful, and we give a fuck. Like I feel like our community is very conscious and very active. So I know it's like a blow to a lot of small channels, and it sucks, and it's also kind of like, ooh, what else is gonna come next? But just know that, you know, booktube, we got this, guys. All right, I guess I'll leave my links below. I will talk to you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, I'm also gonna be posting my best videos of 2017, my worst videos of 2017. I haven't done that yet, but I have it in a list. So that's happening soon. So yes, I will talk to you later. I love you guys. Ciao.